My name is Okwapia. It was on 6th of August, Ghana experienced a tragic moment in its life. Mother Ghana experienced a tragic moment. There was a Z-9 Air Force helicopter plane crash that occurred during a state trip by two ministers and other 6 prominent members of our society. Very tragic. And we've all wept, we've all cried, we've sympathized with the family, we've talked about it all over. And what do we make of it? What if it was a communication that was sent by nature? What if we have to decode it and understand? This is the reason why I'm here today, trying to communicate with you if you will listen. The reason why we black people, we continue to remain poor, mediocre, is because we don't take advantage of our low points in life or tragic events like this. We just pray to God, we give thanks, and we let go. White people don't do that. When things like this happen, they bring everybody accountable and ask them the question: whose fault? What was wrong? How can we desist from making this happen again? They look for way. And they will iterate on this process over and over and over again until they see zero accident. That's when they have become satisfied. This is the reason why we've seen advancement in their country, not ours. You see, when they hop on the Z9 Air Force going from the capital region, which is Accra, to Obuasi, their mindset was to get there faster and safer. That was just simply the goal. How can we get to Obuasi faster? And how can we get there safer? And with this, the only transport medium that came to their mind, because of our poor route network and lack of infrastructure such as bullet trains, is the helicopter, and they hopped on it, hoping to safely get there. And that's why this happened. You see, when you are looking for a safer way to travel, you think about commoners. You see, because few days or few weeks before this incident happened, 15 children, future of Ghana, 15 of them, we don't know their capabilities, what they could have done for our nation. 15 of them died on the spot, buried, same day, same place, because of poor road network. You see, if you don't understand our poor road network, let me explain. We don't have double lanes, we don't have triple lanes, we don't have 4 lanes. We only have 1 lane with a line, a 10 line deciding the fate of those who are going and those who are coming. So those who are coming and those who are going are being determined by a single fate, a thin line between them. And this has caused so many deaths in our country, more than any disease will cause. It's killing us. People fear to travel. Even in short distance, people fear to travel. There's a reason why our tourism industry is not booming, because people fear to travel. It's not about the money, but people fear. And so when you're looking for a safe way, fastest way to travel, it is not in a helicopter. It is rather in a bullet train. And it costs roughly 7 to 8 billion US dollars to do it. Somebody will ask, how can Ghana get this amount of money? It is a true investment, because if you do it today, it will take probably 30 plus years, which is a very high ROI, return of investment. And I'm going to say, okay, but these trains that you're talking about, okay, it's safe because it has zero Most of the time, they have zero accidents. For instance, when you talk about countries like, let's say, Japan, Finland, and the rest, since the inception of these bullet trains, they have recorded zero accident. So it's the safest. And sometimes it can go 300 kilometers per hour, which means from Kumasi to Accra, which is less than 300 kilometers per hour, you can go from Kumasi to Accra within 48 minutes or let's say 50 minutes. Let's say roughly less than an hour. Very fast, very efficient, and very safe. Very cheap also. Cheaper than airplanes. Cheaper than the airlines. Very cheap, very safe, very fast. You see, but our countries don't think about investment because they think, okay, who is Taiwan? Taiwan has less population than Ghana. Taiwan. When you do research, comparative research between Taiwan and Ghana in terms of natural resources, God-given natural resources, they don't even compare. Energy limited, mineral resources limited. Ghana have abundance. What does it do? They first created their first bullet train 2007. What did they do right? Proper investment. What did they do right? They import raw materials and add value to it. What are we doing wrong? We don't do that. We just export raw materials because our leaders are not thinking, they are being controlled. We have powerful lobbyists that control our leaders, and they are just mere images. But the real people who are controlling us are there, and they are the white peoples, and they are the rich people from other nations. Through neo-colonialism, these people are still taking advantage of us, and it's very dangerous. It's dangerous because it is our leaders that allow that to happen. And so today, I'm just saying, if you are a leader, you may think that, okay, you have power, you have enormous power. Yes, indeed you have. You have control. Yes, indeed you have. But one thing I want to tell you is that you are not immutable to death. And even how it will occur to you, you don't have control over that. And you see, a minister of state packed in a sack, bones and everything show. Can't even identify who from who. It shows that we are nothing, and that our supremeness is determined about the legacies that we leave. The good ones. Our leaders, we have pleaded. Let your legacies outlive you, because you are mortal human being. You can die just like us. You can even be fatal, more than us. Tragic, more than us. You see, the student that died, we saw their corpse, we saw their body, we were able to identify who from who. But these prominent members in our society, we couldn't identify who from who unless maybe through DNA. More tragic. If you don't care about the commoner, if you don't care about your environment, destroy your environment through galamsey and all these activities, you think it will also care for you. Yes, we sympathize with the family. Yes, we mourn with them. We sad, in deep sorrow. But that shouldn't prevent us from understanding the message that nature has sent. And you and I, no matter our prestige, our level of education, our position in society, we are nothing. And so, with this, why can't we make life comfortable for everybody else? A country with right leadership, right government, right infrastructure, health system working, everything working properly, right enforcement of laws and everything, life expectancy is always increased. Life expectancy is always increased. People are dying because somebody have collected money from a manufacturing company producing food for us. And so they are not looking at them. They are not doing any quality control or check. Because tasted tomato paste, giving poison to society, causing kidney failure, killing the youth left and right. Ghana, you must decode this message. You must understand. This should force our leaders to think about us and as the nation as a whole. That you are all nothing. And that you should serve right your fellow human beings. Thank you for watching this video. God bless you.